Hey folks, it's Ben. What's up with all the introduction videos? Why am I dragging all this crap home? I don't know. Here we've got a 2006 Chevy Cobalt. Why I'm doing a video on this is because it was thrown in when I bought, and I'm not, maybe at the end of the video I'll link to it. I got that 1990 Beretta GTZ, whatever. And he threw in this car, so I'm like, okay, but I wasn't able to bring it home that day, unfortunately. I just ran out of time and the roads are really crappy, so here we go. So it's a 2006 Chevy Cobalt LT, so it's got the 2.2 Ecotech, and as we go around the outside of the car, it's shiny, it's nice, a little bit of paint missing here, but like, oh, okay, so not as friendly as maybe one would want. It's pretty good, but that might have been like done a while ago, so it's compromised, but honestly it's not that bad. Bunch of weeds underneath it. Came out of a collector's yard, let's go with that. So there were a bunch of other cars with it. It was kind of given to him by here, can you store this? Cats have already peed on it, man, stinky cats. There's the LT badge on it. It's got nice badging. Cool spoiler. Unfortunately, why it was sent to the yard is because of this. She's got a little bit of kiss in the nose, which is why I want the drivetrain. I originally talked to him about I needed an Iron Duke for my 84 Fiero. If you follow the channel, you kind of figure that part out. And I'd like to find a replacement versus rebuilding it. Looks like I'm going to be ending up rebuilding it, but we'll see how that goes. But anyway, long story short though, he's like, well, I got this. And so he showed me this car, and it's pretty cool. It's got the 2.2 liter Ecotech automatic in it. I declined it. Ended up with the Beretta, and he's like, do you want the Cobalt? I'll throw it in. I'm like, done. So I got it anyway. The injury here, it didn't actually, it looks like the suspension, it's obviously going to be out of alignment, but not crazy bad. Like it hit this inner frame structure has been pushed in. Here's the hood latch. The inner structure has been pushed in a little bit, and like the radiator mount got moved, or whatever mount this mounted that broke moved, because you can see where the paint was or isn't. Some of the black styrofoam, obviously the corner's missing. The whole fender needs to just come off, which of course that means the hood comes off. Inside though, it's pretty good. You can see it took out the ABS, which I don't really care about. The AC system may have taken a little bit of a lick, but I think we're fine otherwise. Like it's far enough frontwards that even the drivetrain I don't think had any issues. There's your 2.2 Ecotech sticker, and so it's actually, I think drivetrain wise, pretty good. I know in 2017 it had 202,000 kilometers on it, and there's no date on this one, unfortunately, saying when it has 87,000 kilometers on it, but oh, I'm holding this up like I have to hold it. It has a strut. That still works. It's had some life, but it's a nice motor, and they're good for like, I think 150 horsepower, 170 pound-feet of torque. So I need to put this in something, just not this thing. In itself is a Cobalt. Now I can't actually show you the inside yet because it's still in the trailer, and the trailer that I rent is awesome. It's a 3/4 tilt deck, but it doesn't allow me to open doors. So what I've done is snowblowed myself a path. We're going to store it right there by the shed there, the red shed. It's not really red anymore, but snowblowed myself a path to back up there. It's a roller. I'll take some, this is nothing, but the metal is really hard against the tire up front here. So before I get too crazy, I'm gonna come lift that off, back the truck up, ditch the car, and then we'll get a tour of the inside. So let's finish up this tour now that we can get in the tasty inside. So we know the damage that's there. Let's check this thing out. Before we get too crazy, mention there's stuff in it. Let's grab the trunk. You can always, Just gonna have one of those stupid GM, won't give me the key without a, oh it is. It's not a, it needs a, and it's only the one key. So let's do the trunk in a second here while I hook a battery up to get this darn key out. sketchy as sketchy does. So there's our battery. Looks like our battery was supposed to be here at some point. So we're down to the engine mount ground to our battery with the crappiest cables we could find. Let's go ahead and spark some sparks here. Hey, hey, I heard that. No fires yet. Really, what more do you want? Except maybe a key? What? No, don't. Oh. Park. 219,000 kilometers, 218,413. Cool. Let's just leave that on. Let's check out the trunk. Come on, don't be like that. Here we go. Hello, Christmas. This thing's full of Beretta parts. You're kidding me. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's like Christmas for car hoarders. Check it out. A nose off. I'm not sure what these are pieces. Oh, it's got to be another Beretta nose piece with the... Nope, too small. Cavalier, I bet. Maybe they're Cavalier. The headlight units. I'm not sure whose that's off of. Nissan. Oh, that's less cool. I don't own anything Nissan. This is a Cavalier, isn't it? Bleep bloop it down in the comments if you know what that's about. There's a left and a right. A left and a right of those. This is a Pontiac. It's metal. Huh. Chevy caps, 4 of them. Geez, a horn button that I have the steering wheel for already. I got corner lamps. That thing. 2 of them. 2 corner lamps. What do we got here? Somebody took a column apart. Shifter. Cruise headlight unit for something. Wiper unit for another. Looks like the Nissan maybe. Window handles. Is this nope, it's different. Interesting. No actual Cobalt parts. More side marker lights over here. Wow. Could not have imagined better. And 2 nice speakers. It's even got a courtesy lamp. How courtesy of them. I love that color. Now I gotta find out what that belongs to. It's gotta be like a Sunbird or a older Sunfire. Mirror. This way. Door handle, red. Keep going, there's more. There's the other mirror. Nice parts. None of them for the car though. Cool. I'm gonna leave that open for now. Yep, gas goes in there. Nice. CV axles for somebody. Now I gotta scrounge around for parts. Oh, another Ecotech engine cover. Oh, here's a gauge cluster. I betcha it's a gauge cluster for this guy. Yep, they're totally buddies. Whatever it is, at 238,000 miles. And not a bad gauge cluster at all. Let's just leave you there. These are like repair parts for this car. There's a windshield washer fluid tank, coolant recovery tank, inner fender. Not sure what that's for. It's way too square for this car. And then some stuff in the back. Let's take a look at the other side. Anything in this car, but it's not like parts car stuff. Oop, what's this? It's a pen. Okay. Next, those are stubby little CV joints. Oh, I should probably put that away. Oh, the Beretta grill. Not that I don't like my GTZ one. It's pretty hot too, but... Okay, so what we have here is a 4-cylinder coil pack, heater hose, some battery hookups that go to ends. This is a HVAC distributor block for somebody with no fan speed control anymore. That's neat. It's some sort of throwback, like for a trunk release or something, I'm guessing. We have a cooling fan, mouse poops, and just one really long CV axle, maybe for like an all-wheel drive unit. I don't know. Dead plant. Okay. Oh wait. Oh, there's more. Trim ring. Nice. And heater core out of something. Nice. Let's go ahead and do the passenger. I love those little grills. I gotta put them on everything I own now. Okay. So what do we have here? Stack of brake drums. Stack of rotors. I did see those, disc brakes I should say. I did see those when I hopped in the car. I have an ECM with a part number that I'll take a picture of after this video. And then I have another ECM with another maybe. Okay. So that might also be for something. And then I have this thing. Delco Electronics, so something GM is missing one of those. And then I have, these are fairly corroded, but they're pretty cool. Hubcaps for something. Might be able to back search those. They just need a little attention. Oh ho ho. Okay, the mice have been in here. And here's our 2006 Cobalt manual and user manual. Nice. Remote control for something cheap. And lots of mice poops, whatever. Nothing in the door. Okay, let's get in the driver's seat here and see what's going on. Fergus, the cat, probably responsible for some of the pee on this car. Okay, and in the driver's seat, what we have here is master brake cylinder. Holy crap. Detached ABS unit maybe? They were just snipped right off. Power steering pump. Another power steering pump. Looks like a clutch and a flywheel. Ooh, I wonder if those are Dukish. That'd be impressive. Don't need this anymore. Something was here that isn't anymore, so that's interesting. Oh, nothing in the door. So that works. That's oh yeah. Any goodies here in the center console? Nope, empty. No coins in this car yet. We'd have to open up the back seat. Looks like the dualed in radio is "See you later, alligator," but it was unplugged, not ripped out, so that's handy down the road for whatever. Oh, we have information. Did I take the key out? I did. Did I leave it in the trunk? Probably. I'll be right back. Back again. Got the key. What's it say on it? It says 06 Cobalt parts car. That's exactly what you are. So let's go on. That's accessory. See, the radio didn't turn on, so we're doing okay. That's on. Hello, computer. Door is ajar. There we go. Change the oil soon. Good to know. Before I crank on this thing, I should probably check the oil. Driver information, service the airbag. Are you sure about that? I don't know. Looks good to me. Let's just, yeah. We have the little buttons here that let us go for information. Service airbag, door ajar. Yeah, I get that part. Trip A, trip B. Fuel range. It has fuel in it, and I trust the gauge, so getting crazy economy right now. Average speed, nothing. Oil life is done. Coolant is at 1 degree C. Neat. I guess it has no gauges. That's the mileage. Anything else you do? Do you do anything else? No, just that, or, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, right on, radio. Let's check the oil. Hey, I wonder if it's like the Beretta and I can't figure out where it is. I don't know if it'll have enough juice, or it probably have one off the battery. Probably won't do a thing. I'm not going to be dumb. I'm going to check it right out of the gate. Yeah, okay. Beretta had the oil dipstick underneath the oil fill cap. Okay, oh, here it is. It's right down here. And is there any in you? Just say yes. No. There is none. Well, is that going to stop me? No, actually not going to stop me. Wow, that's crazy in there. Oh, that's not good for my battery, man. I can't be having let's leave that up because that's my battery connections. Let's just see if it'll tick. Really is all we want, right? Just a little, right? Technically, I should see if it's frozen, but it's probably not. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. It said no. Check engine lights on too. Probably could stick my ODB2 reader on it as well, but yeah, we just don't have the juice to do that. So, oh well to that. It's risky when it's getting the battery in. Why are you being such a... Oh, yeah, right. Oh, it really wants that brake. So let's just leave it in neutral for now. It won't let me take the key out. What a pain in the butt. There, happy? Okay. So that's it. 2006 Chevy Cobalt. Until we figure out this hot mess, pull this fender off, rip that subframe back up a little bit off the tire. And then we've got a battery issue where, like I said, we're not really doing super duper well with the battery connections here. So we'll have to come up with something to see if we can't get that to work, but otherwise, neato. If you have any questions on the Cobalt, not starting its own video series because it's not a video car. Parts off this car are going into other cars, so it'll be sub-featured, I guess. The body's been spoken for. There's a dirt track racer who really liked the body. You can have it. So my job will be to yank the drivetrain out as an assembly. So I want the engine, transmission, CV, axles, all the computer controls that run that. That's why I kind of want to get it running in the car to prove that it does run fine before I pull it out. So then we can pull it out, the chassis goes away. I can probably pull things like seats too and just have those and such, but body wise it's fine. Like, it's in pretty good shape. Trunk full of toys. Who doesn't like a trunk full of toys? It's a mouse poop apparently. Rear window defogger. If you have any questions, ask him. Comments, leave those as well. This one's broken though. It's meant for a tractor. If you have any questions or comments, leave them. Subscribe to my channel, Turbo231, for more exciting videos. Gotta do some lookup on some parts in here, see what they're for. Sell them on Marketplace or whatever, or maybe I need them, so I'll just hoard them like everything else I do. And anyway, I'll catch you next time. I don't know if I got a slow motion video for anything. Maybe I'll just walk away.